What's next for Cavs, Celtics? The trade last week between the Cleveland Cavaliers and Boston Celtics sent superstar guards Kyrie Irving, of the Cavs, and Isaiah Thomas, of the Celtics, to the other locale. Except now, if you've missed it, the trade is in a state of flux as concerns over Thomas' injured hip and his timetable to return is on the Cavs' minds. Jeff Zilgett of USA Today chimes in on what may happen next now as the trade is in a holding pattern. The results of Thomas' physical have given the Cavaliers pause, enough so that voiding the trade is one option, though that would be the nuclear choice in this blockbuster deal. Per NBA collective bargaining rules, a team can void a trade if a player fails a physical. Now, the Cavaliers are conducting a thorough review of the trade and plotting their next step, which may also include asking the Celtics for more compensation. Thomas did not undergo surgery to repair his hip, and Celtics president Danny Ainge admitted on a conference call last week after the trade was announced that there's going to be probably a little bit of a delay for Isaiah as he starts the season this year, but, I think that Isaiah should be fine and healthy as the season goes along. Word out of Boston is that the Celtics aren't thrilled with the idea of adding another piece to the trade and are adamant they were upfront with the Cavs about Thomas' injury. However, that doesn't mean the Cavs medical staff sees it the same way the Celtics did. It's possible the Cavaliers believe Thomas will miss more games than Boston did. The Celtics don't want to give up an additional player or asset, nor do they want the trade voided, which would leave them trying to mend a relationship with Thomas and without a top-level point guard at the start of the season. ESPN analyst and former Nets front office executive Bobby Marks suggested the Celtics could throw in their 2018 first-round pick with protections to appease the Cavs, with the idea that Irving, 25, should be their point guard for the next 7 seasons. The Cavaliers like this trade, the Thomas complications notwithstanding, especially the acquisition of Crowder and the unprotected first-round pick. To build a championship roster, the Cavs traded draft picks and didn't have a first-round pick in 2016 and 2017. They covet that 2018 pick, which should be in the top 10. If the Cavs voided the trade, they would have less than a month before training camp to trade Irving and feel good about the return from another team. The deadline for players involved in the trade to pass physicals and complete the trade is 10 a.m. ET Thursday, but that deadline can be extended if both teams agree. Both teams have plenty to lose if the deal falls apart and plenty to gain if the deal goes through. The Cavs and Celtics have incentive to make it work even if one team is a little less happy about the outcome of the deal. Odom, trade from Lakers basically ended my career. In the last few years, former Kia Sixth Man Award winner and Los Angeles Lakers standout Lamar Odom has had his off-the-court troubles, including a near-death experience in 2015 stemming from drug use. He's doing much better now, though, and in an interview with Shams Charania of The Vertical, Odom says his being traded from the Lakers in 2012 sent his career and life into a tailspin. Odom, 37, never wanted to leave here, and his trade from the Los Angeles Lakers to the Dallas Mavericks in the 2011 offseason still haunts him. Odom was an integral component on 2 Lakers championship teams in 2009 and 2010, and he relied on the franchise's stability and the foundation around Kobe Bryant, Pau Gasol and then coach Phil Jackson. He played 14 NBA seasons, but the final 4 pro years with Dallas, the Clippers, in the EuroLeague and with the New York Knicks seem like a blur. That trade from the Lakers basically ended my career and purpose, Odom told The Vertical. I was never really myself ever again. Being in LA, the structure, the people I knew, it hurt leaving. I had great memories with the Lakers, with Kobe and Pau. That was a special time in my life. I got traded the season after we lost to Dallas in the playoffs, and I had won Sixth Man of the Year for the team. To trade me after winning Sixth Man of the Year, what else do I got to do? Why? I think about it all the time, about how much I had left in the tank. I had issues going on. But barring injury, could I play in the NBA today? I could play. I should still be playing. At some point, Odom will come full circle in Los Angeles, with plans being discussed for him to sign a contract to retire as a Laker in training camp. My family looks forward to me retiring as a Laker more than me, Odom told The Vertical. I'm not really emotional about being praised. About signing for a day. I'm shy at the end of the day. For my son, for my family, for my fans, they may